Welcome, everybody. Don't Park on the Grass 2024, and we are back here. Quad stream action for the first day of this ultimate, bracket we have going on to see who can come out on top. It is myself. It is Goose. How are you doing, my friend? And Nameme will be our stream runner today. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
I mean, man, there's so much here to talk about. We have what I would call a truly historic event occurring here in Washington. You think back to 2018. That's how, let's count it out. How many years?
Like 6 years ago.
I mean, back then I still had hair. I mean, things are crazy.
I was doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's truly an era that we started at the beginning of the game. We've come back. We've got incredible players from across the country, across the world, for Melee, for Ultimate. And right now we're going to be setting up here for Quad Stream, which for any viewers who are not familiar, we've got a bunch of different matches. We're going to be able to queue in to different matches at different times. Love to see some engagement in the chat on what you guys want to see. We're going to be kind of guiding you through this chaos that is going to be round one pools. We're going to have some fun. And I'm just really looking forward to it. It's just going to be a lot of fun today.
No, super geeked, my man. We have some really good players in this pool as well, too. We're starting bright and early for most people here, 10 a.m. But, if you're coming from the East Coast, you come from other places, you might be all right. But we have Mia in this pool. We have Base Mage in this pool. We have, majors coming from, locally. We have Rausu, a really good Japanese player playing that Falco, Big D. MFA, who's personally one of my favorite players to watch, coming out of Nevada, too. So a lot of really fun players to bring to you. A lot of different samples, different flavors.
Absolutely. And, I mean, even with that roster there, we're not even talking. Notice how we're talking about character diversity here. It's not just a bunch of top tiers even. And we're talking about, we got Ganon, we got the Puff representation. We've got a whole bunch of different flavors for you guys to choose from. I'm personally, as a PNW local and a huge Ganon fan, I'm pulling for Major. Would love to see the Ganondorf love in the chat. Hopefully we'll get to see him up here at some point. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Who are you looking to in this pool really kind of start things off?
I said it, but I'm an MFA fan through and through. I think MFA's been doing really good stuff on Ollie, played a little bit of Falcon, went through kind of like a career resurgence, took a step back from the game, came back to it. And I just love the passion that I see out of the player too. So definitely somebody I'm looking forward to. But how about you? But not just this pool, stake your claim now on what you think is going to happen in this event. Is anyone underseeded? Is there anyone you think is going to pop off right here?
Well, first off, I would never speak ill of
our
seeding team. No, but from the brief look I took, I mean, first off, this is another note. For anyone who ever complains about the seeding, it is so difficult to really take into account all the different PRs, all the different kind of matchup checks, and everything that you had to do to seed an event with it like that. All caveats aside, it looks pretty much like what I would expect. If I had to stake my claim right now, just from what I have been seeing, I mean, we got pre-local data in with that Ouch upset over. I mean, Ouch looking really, really good, and we know when he's playing hot, he's kind of unstoppable. If I were to just, if I were a betting man, which I'm not, I think I'd probably put it on Mia.
Okay.
Just because of the consistency in the game plan and the ability, it's just a wall of consistency. Mm-hmm. That's probably my initial gut check today.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it is time for us to finally start the engines here for this tournament. We have 4 matches in the quad box coming up here for Don't Park on the Grass 2024. Big D coming up against the Turtle, and then we have legit Arty, your boy Chips, Taima, and then the Grizzly versus Diego Del Fuego. Anything you're jumping off the screen at you early?
I mean, man, so I've never seen, I don't think I've ever casted Zelda Ices before in my life.
Let's bring it up.
Let's bring it up. Yeah, it's going to be fun and interesting. A lot of people are super into Big D. A lot of Zelda fans out there. Let's take a look. Mm-hmm. All right, we're starting on our big old green giant PS2. We're going to be looking for those crazy disjoints from Big D, and we're going to be looking for Zelda trying to separate those ice climbers.
Mm-hmm. A lot of activity on most of these hits too. Nair, obviously. You have Phantom who can do some really good stuff. Heavy hits is kind of the name of the game, and you're trying to break up these climbers here too. Going to have to be quite particular, though, when working in here, because the wall of Big D, as you were talking about earlier, my friend, coming in, but Nehru's Love going to help us out.
Yeah, and that's going to be an option there to try and separate those climbers and get them away from each other. And But right now, it's just having a lot of trouble getting off the ledge. Big D just really maintaining stage control, and that, yeah, back air is going to take that first stock.
Immediate to tons of respect being given by Big D as well here too. Coming with the hammer spin. Oh, dash attack leading to all of this damage. Not going to go off the top for it here too, but the early up B, give me this grab.
Oh, and we are off stage once again, and looking rough. Just like you said, kind of respecting the space that Zelda can command and saying, all right, pick an option, but then picking the right one.
Really good catch on that roll there too. Big D playing so ambiguously around that corner. Obviously, Zelda can do so much from that position. It's smart to stand tall.
Oh, there was some shenanigans starting there.
Big separation on the climbers here too. Big D trying to build the wall in between until we can get linked up again.
And we're getting these up air trains a-running, and it is looking pretty rough here. Just taking a quick peek down below. We're looking pretty close here on Grizzly, Diego del Fuego. Frankly, across the board on the bottom, pretty close matches.
We can tap in there soon enough. We get crossed up here too. Could be the final moments of our friend here. Big D seems to be closing this one out relatively soon. This corner's been a huge boon for Zelda to get off of, but weak fare.
Yeah, I was looking for that strong foot, and that's going to be a shit ton of damage. And yeah, that's, but good DI.
Jump used here too, charging up. Is that going to hit under the stage? I didn't think it would. It was a bit too low. Caught the jump from the corner. A 3-stock for Big D.
And why don't we pop over to Diego and Grizzly, where we've got Ness on that last stock against Grizzly's Rob, putting some real good stuff here. Although Diego's striking back.
Shout out my boy. Thank you, stream. But yeah, going to be really tough here. Going to have to find that grab. Going to have to find those mid% combos you can get on Ness off of throws. But the
back air.
Undeniable option, as you said, Goose, going to take a 2-stock real quick, as we saw just the tail end of that one. We're starting up in here too for game 2 on the Big D net turtle set, but then also legit and Arty. If we can throw to that one is last stock at the moment. Please, I need it.
Working that.
Let's get Rob Lucina up on stream. Let's get legit and Arty.
Legit 247. Look at that. And just, I gotta say, anyone that's still out here playing Lucina, the 9-5, the working character, the original sortie. And this is real close. I mean, Rob at kill percent with some setups. Definitely a heavy boy.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Can you get through this wall and where are your hits going to come from to find this kill? Great spot crouch to avoid the grab on landing.
Trying to get this ledge trap started, and is the Nair going to take it? Ooh, it's going to do it.
Very nice find here, too. We are just bouncing around for these final chapters in most of these games. I mean, shoot, I just want more of this action. Take me back to Diego del Fuego and the Grizzly. I'm going to need to see that one. That one's going to FD here, too. Better start than what we saw from Grizzly in the beginning of that first game here, too. This is a solid performance. Looking for a jump early, not going to find it.
Ooh, finding that baseball bat, always that extra damage and a little bit of a mental reset as well whenever you can connect with that kind of move. Oh, but that should just be, yeah.
No platform needed, just going to find the throw for the kill. A little bit of juggling with this gyro here, too. You're going to have to avoid all of this invincibility that Ness has to start with, so I get that.
Get some stuff started here. Oh, the re-grab. Just fair train, maybe, but Ness striking back with a fair of his own. Looking for that shield, but not going to quite find it. Oh, interesting option here.
My goodness, what a find up top. Yeah, I love that.
Innovating.
Diego del Fuego seeming to throw a ton out of hit stun here, too, so I'd love to see if the Grizzly can do something to maybe bait those options out or what we can find. The air dodge is a seldom seen option, but we will be able to punish.
Yeah, that robot, a boxing robot, got some real good boxing tools. Great down tilt, catching at the ledge here. Ooh, and doesn't even need it. And we are looking at a 1-stock lead. Let's see where this Nair lands. 30%, 39.
Yeah, this air drift's going to be hard to deal with here, too. On the ground, we are still able to smother you. Still going back to the air. Just going to catch the DI away with that down throw forward air. Finally, feet on ground and neutral here, too. But so many aggressive options coming out from Diego. Just any chance we get. Gyro from downtown takes us to a game 3.
And that was just unable to land.
I'm sorry. I misread.
It's all good, Greg. Grizzly cleaning that up. Hey, you know, we're on quad here. We got a lot of inputs to be keeping track of.
Yeah, fair enough.
We apologize in advance, chat, for our inevitable misspeaks. Oh, and let's take a quick look at ya boy Chips, which I just love that tag.
Let's walk on down there. Let's take a stroll.
What a fun little matchup we got here. Not one we see too often. Some interesting counterplay we're going to see with the projectiles between these two.
Yeah. Interesting how Belly Armor can maybe interact here, too. Obviously, you can have a ton of the air drift.
Ooh,
You got to be ready for that.
Yeah. That's a slow-moving projectile, and you got to understand, you can send that, you can send it out, but you got to be ready for it to come back.
Fair trade coming down here, too. Playing in that mid-range distance, we are so good at that dash grab. Look at a mile.
Yeah, really, really great option. I love the grab game here from Chips.
Wow, just dominating all the space here, too. Off of that throw, we have found so much percent and stage to work with as well.
Oh, I like the idea. Chips opting for center stage control, which I don't dislike here. Playing a slow and reserved, looking for the option, and there it is.
It's interesting because K-Rool is the heavy that has the tools to play that range projectile mid-game that you can do as Lucas, but Lucas just does it so much faster with a lot more answers to what you are doing as K-Rool. Well, K-Rool just kind of has to spend options in the defense, has to jump over, has to do other stuff to avoid.
Yeah, really has to, essentially, if you think of your percentage as a life total, has to take that, has to spend percentage in life total, even get in. Right now, just having a lot of trouble landing. Lucas with full stage control here, opting to just take center and just be like, yeah, I'll trade percent with you. That's fine.
Go for, okay, just forward throw for stage. You can do up throw at some percents, probably not at that point, but most likely right now. We're going to throw Crown from ledge a lot here. Not going to go for it, but the Crown armor has helped. Up throw, not going to do it there.
Not quite. Yeah, I would have waited one more just so it's not stale. Ooh,
oh my gosh.
Full rage K-Rool here, though. So, like, let's not count K-Rool out yet. Maybe can get something going here, but it's going to get stage spiked.
Yeah, so close. That blast zone just taking away that stock. But honestly, if that's going to die at that percent, that's fine.
Yeah.
Crown through, wanted to get the baseball bat going, or the stick if you are Lucas, to send that one back. Not going to find its mark. Double jump used here early. A lot of double jumps are ending up in like short hop, like not short hop, but like low to the ground fairs on landing.
Yeah, and you know, I'm actually noticing Chips is actually doing a decent job spacing those fairs on shield, so not getting punished. But then as I say that, yeah, if you're just kind of landing open with an option here, yeah, that the acceleration on that move is so funny. It like gets you, and then you're like,
Team Rocket blasting up again!
Yeah, it really is. Just like you kind of are going at this consistent rate of speed, and you, no matter how you mash that controller, it's kind of curtains for you.
It's slapstick for sure. Oh my goodness. We have a game 3 here as well. You know, another game 3 in the bottom middle of your screen, but we're going to keep it tapped in right here because I think this is a very fun matchup we are seeing. A lot of counterplay, especially coming from the K-Rules and on the armor tools that we do have, especially going to town and city. This will be a fun one. Obviously going to have some pretty high ceilings here, but I think it'll be more so on, you know, K-Rule's detriment, where Lucas can do some really crazy stuff off the side. You saw the 2 previous kills were come to the bottom blast zone and then to that right side.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if this stage comes, if the stage pick really comes into play here. Definitely those high blast zones in terms of kill options will be something to consider. Oh,
what about the bottom blast zone, Goose? What about the bottom?
Yeah. Unfortunately, Chips was cooking something up, but he kind of spilled the pot at the last minute, and it's unfortunate. It was a good idea, but you got to be able to pull out the up B at the right time.
Hilarious. Up top here, too. Love the air dodge. Well, you have so much airspeed as Lucas. That air dodge from the middle of the stage pretty much took you to ledge.
It's a third jump.
Yeah, really is. Oh, I love the dash back, though. That was nice.
Chips is showing, like, there's some really good ideas here. Wow, and that move, just the very pinnacle edge of that pixel hitbox.
Ooh, we're not going to go up and contest with these jumps coming from Lucas. There's a couple of times where I'm thinking, are we going to go for the jump up air? We're going to try to make a hard read. Not going to happen yet, though.
I like the fact that Chips is trying to just kind of stick to the game plan. It's an unfortunate thing to lose a stock that early, but I'm not seeing like a crumbling. Ooh, nice up tilt. Not seeing him crumble, just seeing Chips being like, all right, you know, that sucks, but got to just stay in the game. 164.
Team Rocket blessing up again!
Oh
yeah,
my gosh, that's rough
dude.
now. We got to secure this stock here.
Yeah.
We have any hope of making this comeback.
Back through here. We're going to go for some style points. No, just going to reset the ledge option. I love fade forward, fade back up air there, too. So much coverage you can get on that. Drop down.
There
Going
we
to
go.
find a blunderbuss shot. Will work.
Now just got to play super safe and conservatively. I like seeing some of this rage play come in. Just start getting some percentage in.
Oh, what a read there on the landing option as well, too. Staying too passive. Up
yeah,
and over
you
here,
can't.
too. To the blast.
Okay.
Oh.
Was that like... So, I mean, I know you can get, like... I don't think that it is purely just checkmate, and at that percent, I'm not actually 100% sure. I feel like that one was potentially...
Mashable.
Mashable, I want to say, but I am, you know, I'm not 100% sure.
We move forward.
We move forward over into Cube Pneumatic, a matchup that, I said we were going to have some fun matchups today, Chad, and here we go. Game & Watch and our fabled favorite rare character, at least my personal favorite rare character. Cube is sitting on basically no percent.
But we do have some equalizing options. 2 Wonder Wings left in the tank. Make that 1. Seems like these will be defensive options for the most part. Whoa. My goodness, landing on that nair is bold. Double forward air not going to work out. A lot of forward airs here coming through. Going to need to find something with more activity.
Was looking to just end it right there. A little. Oh, that's unfortunate. Probably just a misinput there. That resource not being online is gonna be rough for this last stock situation.
Good get up attack there too. The dash away was caught. No drag down to the back here will not lead to much. The air dodge away. We have no wing either. Air dodge.
Yeah. And like, yeah, no wing to come back there. And usually Banjo obviously has a lot of recovery options. You have stalling, you have grenade, you have all kinds of shenanigans, but not able to pull it out right there. That was looking pretty close too. I mean, with Rage, honestly, and how light Game & Watch is, that was last stock, last hit, effectively.
And you,
that was a Cube taking that game.
Yeah. Staying on the same characters here too, and I think if you are the kind of player to let Wonder Wing rip like that, you're okay to play without it. There's a couple people who are down to just conserve their Wonder Wing and play for the kill options most likely. But it seems like this is more of a recovery Wonder Wing user. We are going to use this option to get back to stage, and Banjo still has a bevy of tools that can get you kills at earlier percents.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Character definitely hits real hard, and I'm going to be curious to see if we see any of those ladders, any of those, also got the combo game at low percents. But in this particular matchup where you've just got to be contending with that up B, you've either got to be completely frame tight or you've just got to play a really cautious game and respect the fact that that up B is just going to kind of get you out of a lot of situations.
Only 1 spent thus far, only a 40% deficit, but the drag down, even on a single hit in there, will lead into that up B. Oh my gosh, the hurt box shifting.
Looking for it there. Ooh, I like that F smash.
Yeah, Pneumatic, the time of player to just throw caution to the wind and put out big hitboxes whenever we can. Jumps being used here too. Landing, crossing up on shield with it. Down smash, barely missing.
And I don't dislike that wandering usage. Sometimes you gotta go for it, but rolling into that up smash, the giant noggin.
Forward air at 80% though, sending off stage. Catches the landing there, okay.
And like you were saying earlier, like different Banjos are gonna kind of have their Wonder Wing resource allocation, and Pneumatics is pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
And we see that resetting the game effectively. So like, kind of being a little crazy with it, not the worst option here. You don't want to go to the end of the game and have like a bunch of wings you never used.
And I'm sitting there with 9 wings and I just lost the set in a 3 second. I'm like, all right, bro, like I could have done something with these. Back air going to lead off of the bacon. What are we cooking in this corner? Air dodge, well timed. I love the nair to cover the air dodge that broke through back air. That was sick.
It was a really good coverage option, and then just the checkmate with the up smash. really intelligent play, recognizing the options that Pneumatic had on the table and just covering all of them.
Ooh, dash attack and not grab there after the drag down. Interesting. A lot of people do drag down nair, grab, and then down throw or something like that.
Look at these fists just coming out. Fair, triple fair.
Down smash will bury. This
That's
will kill.
Ah! Not quite. Banjo pretty darn heavy. Are we going to see another Wonder Wing? No, we're going to see the grab.
We were looking for judgment there as well, too. We wanted a 9 to seal this one out in style, but not the case.
Pneumatic kind of just swinging for the fences right now, and yeah, that should be it.
Well timed on the cross up there, too. Knew we didn't have to dash forward to find the forward smash.
Yeah.
We didn't have to down smash for greater reach than forward smash. Good matchup knowledge, good timing and spacing as well.
And yeah, Cube going to close that out and taking a look across.
Let's say it. Throw B up. We want Raikusu and we want Bun on screen. We have Incineroar versus Falco. This is a fun one. Oh, what a grab here, too. Such high percents. We can't find kills early, and we're trying to do so right there. Up tilt, back air, we'll take it. That will be our first game. But I would love to see how the second one goes.
Yeah, and we out here, I don't know how back home how it is for you guys, but we love Incineroar out here.
Oh, I don't think there's a region that doesn't love Incineroar on like a macro scale.
That's fair. Can I get some, I don't know if there's Incin emotes in the chat, but who doesn't? In the chat, do people like Incin? People love seeing Incin on screen. I mean, people love this giant flaming cat. They love seeing the big old arm bars. Hits hard. It's kind of funny, has funny voice lines. People just love big, heavy grapplers. Revenge
is such a unique mechanic as well, too. Be able to grab the character out of it, so there is unique counterplay that you need to take advantage of. I think it's definitely a character, and also, like, when you run into in bracket, it's one of those characters that's terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, not to the same, like, you know, peaks that Snake has had, but like Snake's a character that you run into bracket and you're terrified to play against because there's like one mistake, one misstep could cost you your entire tournament life.
Yeah, definitely. I talk about characters that are good. I think we're fine.
We all right.
I talk about characters that are high-tier good characters, and then there are good bracket characters. And I do think there's a pretty big distinction here. Incineroar is one of those characters that has never escaped being mid-tier, but it does very well in bracket. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I mean, I got to say as well, too, Falco might be one of those characters in brackets you run into, you get caught in the wrong combo at the wrong time and roll the wrong way.
Yeah, and then it becomes a cutscene situation.
Wow, these reactions on get-ups and on everything is just so meticulous. Up and over, going to find this grab, going to reset you here. Oh, the roll behind. I know where you're going. He's Ultra Instinct, instant transmission behind you.
All right, let's see something, though. Getting started. Oh,
I low-key like that. Like weak hit fair into immediate like a lowland whip.
Yeah, it was a smart option, but this Falco seems to be doing some intangible stuff. Is not getting hit by them. Nice, that's a really good coverage option. That move is just really good when your opponent's in the corner.
Ooh, my goodness, kissing the blast zone there too. Back air, interesting option.
You gotta be cognizant of that. I like the idea, but the timing needed to be there. And you also just gotta be cognizant of Falco coming in with that side B. And this is the cutscenes we were talking about.
Side B back, we gave up stage for this combo. What can we do? We're gonna dash back a lot. So much respect being given to this Falco. The lasers will be peppered on there from range.
I'm always saying Falcos need to use more lasers.
Ooh, the roll. We had the spacing. We didn't get the turnaround for the grab, though. Oh, we know what you want to do. Don't do it to him.
Oh, yeah, this covering.
He's in his brain cells.
Yeah.
He's in his noggin.
Unfortunately there. Able to get into the right position for the up smash. And, yeah, that is fairly convincing. And...
But, all right, our server went down. You know, we're not perfect around here, too, but we still have more Smash action for you. The names might be wrong. We're playing off the seat of our chair here, but nevertheless, it will be Rob. It will be Toon Link. And let me just say this. I love some Toon Link. I really do.
And I don't know if you know JoJo the Hobo.
Of course I do.
Yeah, we are big Toon Link fans here. Love us some item play.
Yeah.
Love us some set play. And love us some combo game.
Yeah.
I'm a big Toon Link fan. And feel very fortunate to have a high-level rep
absolutely
really showing what this character is capable of. Some pretty crazy stuff, frankly. And right now, what this character is capable of is getting just comboed and losing stage control to this Rob.
Ooh, what a spot to be in to find that back. You're slipping right between the tether.
It was really like just the perfect placement there.
Ooh,
I like the idea. Uh-oh.
We were doing some interesting movements there around that gyro, but still all of these trades are coming up Millhouse for this Rob. Boomerang up, forces Rob to go high. We have all of this fuel to go with.
And I'm just seeing in the chat here, and I just got to call it out, Major 3-2 against Big Boss.
Ooh, dang. That is crazy upset just this early.
Yeah.
I mean, and you got what you were looking for, too. Ganondorf doing some really good stuff.
Yeah, in that matchup, too.
Whew. Ooh, tons of up smashes coming out here, too. The throw, the up tilt. Going to have enough percent to jump out. Ooh, forward tilt. Wow.
Nice read there with the down smash. And this, unfortunately for the
oh, damn!
The read pickup and just the whoosha, the little toss off stage there.
No, that was sick. What an immediate lethal option to find in a place I've genuinely never seen Rob find that.
Yeah, that was, I didn't think we were going to see that. Rob just knew exactly where he needed to be, and Rob knew where the opponent was, and we're coming over to have a little chat while we, our incredible production team deals with some technical difficulties. But you know what? That's how it be.
Yeah, nothing we can really do about it. We have all these great players. We still have matches going off stream. And make sure also at this time you have every stream open from Dope Park on the Grass. There is so many great events happening at this moment. We have Melee on the screen over there. We obviously have this quad stream. We have the ultimate single stream over there. Some FGC action.
FGC action, yeah. We got whatever flavor of game you're into, we've got it. Also, we just got to call out, even if you're not a huge Melee fan, which I hope you all are, that you should change that. You should work on
Tisk if you're not.
Yeah, you should work on that. I believe, and I'm going to get skewered if I'm incorrect, but I believe the entire top 20 are present.
This is the highest tier Melee event can be as well, too. So this is nuts.
That is so crazy. That is crazy. I mean, short of, the genesises of the world and those other types of events, it's very, very rare.
It's at that level.
It's at that level.
Yeah.
It's really at that level where we've got just talent from all over at the highest level. Truly, truly historic. Yeah, I'm not a stats crunching numbers guy, but I'm going to go on a limb and say it's probably, there's only a handful of events in the past decade that are at this level of competition, specifically within Melee. Not to downplay the amount of the talent we have here for Ultimate. But I know a lot of people who are really into Ultimate, but are also here, and they're like, low-key.
Dude, let me see that. I'm trying to see that. What's Cody doing? What's Zane doing? I got to see if Axe is playing today. Like, really fun stuff. Obviously, it's like you don't find, like, the concentration of talent is the thing here, too, because it is a 650-person tournament, but from top to bottom, it is killers through and through in this Melee side. And also for this Ultimate side, too. There is, I think it's 22 top 100 players at this Ultimate tournament as well, too.
No slouch.
No slouch at all. This is still an A-tier tournament. So,
It's funny that I'm talking about Ultimate like it's a side bracket.
No, this is
an
nuts.
A-tier. It's still a huge event with a bunch of top talent. And, man, just taking a look around here, who's sitting down up in the mainstream right now? I recognize FTP. Green jacketed legend. Have you heard about the green jacket?
I have not.
For everyone in the chat doesn't know, one of our local players, he's been wearing a green jacket ever since he was just like a kid at tournaments, and that's like his thing, his calling card, wearing a green jacket.
Well, God bless. We also have Base Mage around the setups for the side stream. I've seen Louis Money walking around. I've seen Send walking around. Obviously, all the Japanese talent has been taking names already here, too. Big Boss dropping is low-key huge, though. Big Boss being the 17th seed for this tournament, losing round 1, crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with, we were talking about scary characters, with Ensign. If you run into, like, I don't care if it's my round 1 or, well, I'm never winners round 3. If I'm losers round 2 and I'm having a good event, losers round 3,
having my best day.
Yeah, I'm having my best day ever, and I run into a Ganon player. I'm sweating. I'm already terrified because like the character just strikes fear into you because it literally Ganon needs 3 interactions to kill you. And when you're dealing with a player like Major, who is basically min-maxed this character, and you watch him, and it's like his movement, which I know people don't talk about Ganon movement, but he is so precise with Ganon, which you have to be if you're going to play him, and he just gets in your head. And then you're like, wait, I just died at 67.
Yeah. Let's run it, though. We have to pay the bills around here, my friends. Let's throw it on the screen, please, my friend. Tempest Stream Productions. We have high-quality broadcast, pioneering innovation streams, and partnered with people you can trust. You want to be able to work with those good people.
Truly one of the most talented production teams. Basically run everything here in Washington and then the greater PNW. And truly, like, it doesn't matter. We're talking Dylan, who's the mastermind, one of the masterminds behind this. He's done everything from Call of Duty to Smash to everything in between. Truly one of the most talented group of individuals. And if you need consultancy, I'm just going off the cuff here, but hit them up. They'll consult for you. They'll do whatever you need. If you're an aspiring organizer who's looking for production talent, really no one better you could be talking to.
Check them out on the socials below here too. Throw the next one up. I want to talk about the good people. Beak Bonk.
Out here.
Shout out
to Palouse Gaming. We are out here in the eastern part of the state in the farmland. Man, out there in the fields with Beak Bonk. And you know what? Shout outs to these guys who've been throwing Beak Bonk for the past couple of years and really been building it up. 4K pop bonus. You look at all these games you've got across the screen. I want to bring our attention to my game. I'm an old man here. Brawl.
Shout out.
You see it on the screen here.
This is awesome, dude.
Yeah, Brawl. And this is like probably one of the premier, if not the premier Brawl tournaments in the country.
Dude, this is super sick. March 1st and 2nd next year. Oh, I'm down. In Idaho, start.gg/beakbonk. Make sure you check it out.
People have a lot of fun at this tournament.
This sounds awesome.
It's a great time. And the team who runs this event, it's super cool people. I highly, highly recommend it. I just got to like, I'm an old fart, so for me, the Brawl thing is just people come out of the woodwork who are also old like me just for the Brawl event, and it's really fun to see. All right, we're back in here. Our production team figured everything out, and we are moving back.
BC7. Coming soon, March 20th to the 30th, Vancouver, BC, Canada. It needs no further introduction.
Literally, I mean, it's just one of the premier events. It's really, truly one of the best teams to run an event. You're down on the waterfront in BC. It's just a glorious event.
BC's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's a great town, great people. I don't even really go to that many events anymore. I'm going to this. You got to. I see you sitting down on the sticks right now.
But make sure you link up with our people at Galint Gaming. They reach millions of gamers across anything you could possibly need. They do everything. An international esports event production company focused on building incredible community-centered experience, specialized in fighting games with deep roots in Melee. And Deer is such a GOAT, doing so many good things. And also doing so many good things is the people over at Rivals with a exclusive skin for Reno. $5, only 1,000 available. Do you really ball like that? You really hoop? Make sure you let us know. $5, shop.level1.tv/DPG-2024.
and I'm saying you want that on your account. I'm just, there's people have those weird rare hats from
the TF2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you want that. And then 5-Iron is one of the actually biggest now bi-weeklies in the country running. Just an amazing Seattle bar local. Super fun. It's held in a golf bar, like a virtual golf bar.
I'm with that. A golf sim.
Yeah, a golf sim bar. Really great food, great drinks, great Melee. We have Dylan running the stream, so you've got high-level production. If you want to try your hand at casting, you want to get some VODs, every single video, every single match at this is recorded for your VOD review. If you are in the Seattle area and you play Melee and you have not come out to 5-Iron, I don't know what else to tell you. It's just the premier event. And then, another one that needs no introduction.
Genesis X2. February 14th through 16th, 2025 in San Jose, California. The thing is, they don't have any games listed. They don't have anything listed. The logo speaks for itself.
100%.
Register today, not tomorrow. Start.gg/GX2.
And I'm always trying to tell people, register now, because, you know, it gets more expensive for these events. It only gets more and more expensive as you go.
Speaking about expensive, it's expensive to run events here, guys.
It is.
Make sure you check out the shop of Don't Park on the Grass. Some of the sickest merch I have seen for an event, bar none. I am literally going to leave this block and go purchase some of that stuff.
The passion and from the artistry that you get in these events, it's really cool to see. There's so many talented people in the scene, and talent can mean a lot of things across a lot of different disciplines, and it's so fun to see bringing those talented artists into the fold and letting them show their stuff in the form of these shirts and just designs. And shout out, we actually were watching the man who is the progenitus of this event on the Nest earlier, Del Fuego, running Eugene Bound 3 down in Eugene, home of University of Oregon, on I-5 in the middle of Oregon. Great little college town, fun place to check out. And, you know, he's been really working to make this event like a bigger and more just like premier event. You see Big Boss, you see a handful of other really, really cool Oregon top-level players. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time.
And I got to say, the branding of this tournament is insane. Like,
It's
this
pretty
is
cool.
So sick looking. I love this. But that will wrap up our sales pitches here, guys. Make sure you check out all those beautiful people who are doing wonderful stuff. We got the quad box here too. Let's head over to let's head over to the Pichu versus Ganondorf set. I'd love to see the two ends of the spectrum in this game.
Yeah,
go at it.
I have never in my life, in 5 years, ever casted Pichu Ganon, and I am so...
Oh, they're just messing around? All right, fair enough.
Fair, all right, but I'm hoping... Hopefully it's... Hopefully those are the characters, though.
I'll be with that for sure. But just run us what we got. There we go.
Yeah. Okay, we got...
Gato Del Fuego and Sam here, too. Sam is a player who's quite highly seeded at this tournament.
He's, yeah, a BC legend. I worked with him on Cascadia Clash. Dude does everything. He good caster, good player, good TO. And then Gato Del Fuego, a pretty strong Samus rep here in Washington. And, you know, in this matchup, I got to say, I mean, I'm a Samus main, so but I'm not a Copium person. I actually think that this matchup, I mean, Steve wins, but Samus has a lot of tools to deal with those blocks and create space and threats, and we're seeing it here.
I mean, you can just look back on it. The set count between Icy Mist and Onin is like very, very close there, too. Icy Mist has taken a handful of sets, not just 1 or 2, but maybe 3 or 4 at this point.
And that setup, one of the best, if not the best, ledge trapping options in the game, setting up for that charge shot release after the bomb, and now Samus ahead. And you know what? Yeah, you can charge up you can get your blocks going, you can get your materials going. But at the end of the day, you don't win off materials. You win off of stocks. And with the lead, Samus is probably one of the strongest characters.
Also, you can get caught in the blender so quick. That dash tag being shielded, very solid to find. These materials are building up here finally. Gold in hand on the tools here. Not going to find anything further, but we're going to be running through this iron to try to get these blocks down here, too. This is going to be so pivotal. I don't know if we can get more anvils, we can get more minecarts down here, too. This is low resources.
And I like the patience here, just kind of waiting and looking. I was going to say, I don't like that much waiting. I was maybe be picking away at those blocks, because now we're in a situation where, oh my gosh, and like that, pretty much just evened up.
Ooh, great tech there, too. Needed that one. Going to avoid the down smash with our invincibility there. Very smart get up timing. Diamonds online here, too. This is getting scary.
Good wait there. Nice air dodge to escape that situation. Really need to find a way to get Samuel off of these platforms. Oh, we need the punish there. I like the idea with the jab down tilt, but not going to quite connect.
Yeah, jab check on Samus is super nice to have. Not going to break the block of the minecart, but going to swing straight through the wall. And again, these resources, this is a very, as the force smash goes right through the block wall, this is a very resource-spendy Steve that we're seeing. There's a lot of people who would love to sit onto these materials and constantly have some in reserve, but we are letting caution go by the wind here. My goodness, this percent.
And now with that, I mean, Samuel just taking a pretty commanding lead here. Gato getting the jab 1-2. You know, I remember when this game came out, it was like the jab 1-2 sucks, and yet I see players get hit with it every day. I swear. Yeah. Is it real? No. Do people get hit with it all the time? Again! And 2 can sometimes kill. Okay, the bombs. That should be a stock. We needed the F smash there.
Yeah. We got the tether back. Resources coming back online here too, but eating through that Zair and that damn near max reg minecart going to seal out the stock in what looked like a very good game for Gato.
Yeah, and Samuel going to take that after fairly convincing fashion here. And we are going, just got to call out the Ganon Puff. Yikes.
We got some interesting stuff going on here. We have Ganon, we have Marth, we have Ahalamar, we have Jigglypuff, Toon Link, and Pikachu. Those are characters you do not see every single day.
Oh, yeah, we got Healer, who's actually, I believe, from the Palouse region, where we're talking about from Beak Bonk, a pretty strong player from that region. And I just love the way Marth moves in the air and the way the sword looks. It's just, Marth just looks cool. Just got the sauce.
Let's keep it tapped in here up top, too. This is definitely going to be a good one. Gato coming off with the first blood, but the percent changes have led to be in Sam's favor here, too. These rolls and maneuvering around these blocks have been interesting in the early goings of it. Getting pressured heavy here, shield drop called out.
Yeah. So much pressure being applied there. The explosion, yeah. Really, really good setup. And I don't really know. I mean, I guess maybe roll out there, but it looked pretty checkmate-ish there.
Yeah, once you start boxing there, it is very tough to deal with. Oh, the roll gets caught back here. We have Diamond online here, too. This is a world of hurt here for Gato.
Set up here. Oh, trying to air dodge through, but just being kept off stage. A little bit.
Yeah, love that corkscrew attack to get out.
Yeah, I like the weight there, just the patience. But just unable to maintain any kind of stage control and get anything going, and that jump just gets caught by that back air.
No juggle started. Love the, air dodge, the wave land down there, too, to avoid the anvil. But still, we are getting hit with this onslaught completely.
Charge shot going to cancel out that minecart, but then actually getting out of the screw attack.
You're going to have to deal with this wall. That up tilt can be really nice for it here, too. Not going to find our NIL landings to, get with those up tilt back on blocks and find an up smash earlier. Down air.
There we go. Finding that option, getting rid of the table, and this is going to be just some percent on the board to start. Nice weight. Both players kind of just like who goes, and yeah, that anvil just above the ground is going to be a really good option to take out that game. 2-0 Sam.
Now, where do you want to go? Dealer's choice here.
Let's take a look at H4, who's come out of retirement for this event. One of our top players in general from Washington, strong Pikachu player, used to probably be right up there with, with Shiny Mark and ESAM and all of them. Just one of the best to do it. Has come out of retirement, and as I say that, is getting comboed into up air with Toon Link has those.
Yeah, I do remember like 2023, like mid-2023 was a really big time for H4. Kind of got on everybody's radar with some really good placements. Forward airs here to pressure that shield below here. A lot of landing leg on that down air forward smash. Catches get up attack here too. H4 back on the board.
Really undeterred here, just, striking back. And also has a ton of experience against Toon Link with having, I don't know how many sets against JoJo the Hobo. So really knows this game plan, and we're going to see the beginning of the Pikachu back air train, but the parry game, too, has been really strong so far. Yeah,
these projectiles have been not doing all too much of the defense of Flash Fire. Both of them have kind of been on their P's and Q's when it comes to it. Boomerang B-reverse down after avoiding the Thunder here, too. Really good chance to take advantage of the leg. Speaking of take advantage of, the catch above the ledge there was really good from H4. Wow. Ooh. The fadeaway there, we're still back. What a find.
Yeah, love from Flash Freeze, that up air, realizing that still able to get back after that, and is going to find the stock. Pretty decent lead here with a character like Pikachu, who doesn't, have the biggest HP bar in the world. Got to be pretty careful here and make sure you're playing a...
Ooh, you are bold for that one. That was sick, though. I love that. Ooh, Dragdown not going to find the platform there, too, which we might have been looking for because the Nair would have ended by the time we got back down to stage. Going to this flat portion, though, Tier, you see immediately the projectiles become much more of an option for both players. Oh, the air dodge away there, too. What a option for quick attack.
Was looking for the actual hitbox there, and a little caught off there by not finding it.
Ooh, was so aggressive. This is sick.
And I like the aggressive down air. And these high blast zones, up air, even with rage, not going to do it. Catching the bomb. Let's see if was really looking for that with the kill, but the spot dodge of the up smash is going to take it. Flash freeze showing, hey, I understand. This little lightning rat, I got it.
I understand it now. Took me one game, but I understand it now. Especially the up tilt the up tilt spot dodge is a common option for Toon Links where they can really find good stuff because everyone wants to grab that. They think it's laggy, but you can get some stuff, anything out like really quickly after. I think we're locked into everything here. Where are we going? Yeah, gonna stick to it. Game 3 set. Wouldn't expect anything else.
Be interested to see. And we are interesting. Going into Smashville. Gonna see a scrappy set. Oh.
Ooh, this air dodge down here too, though. Immediate up B well grounded here too. Both these players playing pretty loose to start, putting themselves in weird situations to go on.
And just looking for, interesting that up B just punished by the dash attack. Looking for that simple consistency damage, nothing too fancy. Getting a little combo started here.
Ooh, coming down, not going to find the T-Jolt into that nair down. Love the idea to combat with Boomerang. That as soon as Boomerang was chosen, we were quick attacking through all of that.
Right. Stacks up a pretty meaningful amount of damage here. Finding the back air. We're not done. Down air to take that stock. H4 with the edge guard.
What was really interesting is that Pikachu's back air forced the bomb drop coming out of Toon Link, which would have been an additional recovery option there, too.
Right.
So that was a huge find. But talking about huge finds is catching the ledge jump coming out of H4 down there. They are killing each other here.
You've got to respect the down air from Toon Link. It's this kind of silly, funny move. There's a bunch of shenanigans. Even at ledge, there's some footstool options you can do into it. People forget that move spikes, and Flash freeze showing that, yeah, you got to respect those options at ledge. H4 probably kicking himself a little bit, getting hit by that one.
Good Boomerang placement here, too. We are ready for your jump ups. We were looking for those setups you were talking about, Goose.
Yeah. That was a really good pivot cancel. F-tilt there, also covering that ledge. You always, the move is super active.
Ooh, the Zair out.
Another
Give me your
one.
neutral tag. The bait there, too. We baited with the Z-drop bomb into finding something further off of a ledge here, too. There are deeper strands in these coverages.
Flash freeze showing some really cool options here. I loved the Zair drop. But now it's H4's turn to see if we can find something here.
Air dodge spent. Wow, we get the magnet hands. Dash attack was a bold option there coming in from Flash Freeze. Wanted to catch the landing option, but H4 just able to slip under and find a kill.
Oh, and yeah, Toon Link, no shortage of kill confirm options. Going to drop right in and even it up. We are on a situation where we got the games apiece, stocks apiece. Neither of these players want to go down to losers. It's going to be a close one. Let's see how this finishes out.
And the thing is, the stocks have come back-to-back on both of them. But as soon as someone gets a lead, they are not able to take anything off of it. There's immediate responses on either end. How can we find? It just depends on who can close it out. H4 seems to be the person in pole position to do so.
Finding the back air. Thing with Pikachu is you gotta, I've talked to H4 about this, how when you start to get a lot of neutral interactions with Pikachu, the character's strengths start to disappear as he's light, and you gotta find kills before you have 20 neutral interactions because you'll just end up dying.
It's a good point. We're doing well with him here, though. Forward air aggressive from the disadvantage. We want to close this one now.
Oh.
This could be a down smash.
Yeah, and that's going to be facing that ledge, and as we know, it's going to send where Pikachu is facing.
Yeah.
Down smash going to be the clincher there. I gotta say, when was the last time you saw someone get out of down smash? Because, you know, it's like once in a blue moon it happens. And I don't even know if it's an SDI thing or just like a luck thing, but every once in a while, I'm always hold my breath every Pikachu down smash, waiting for it to randomly happen again.
let's take it here. We are heading into our final stock in this game, one between Fisman, who again is another very highly seeded player this tournament, the 32nd seed out of Washington as well, going against, call it Murf.
Yeah, and Fisman, a really, really strong Eastern Washington player, participant in Cascadia Clash. I think as of this moment, probably the #1 player in Eastern Washington, or #1 or 2. And then Murf, I know, I believe they're from Oregon, and a pretty strong villager player in their own right.
It seems so. When I was seeing like in the tiny box here too, the edge guards were really good to find, but the drift back on the smash art forward air will work, especially those 100+%.
Yeah, and Shulk, I feel like, is one of those characters where there's certain matchups where literally all Shulk has to do is nair effectively.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know enough about this matchup to say this for certainty, but just the way that it's going to interact with what Villager wants to do and the space it takes up, I kind of feel like it is one of these matchups.
It could be. And also, too, like, you could work in fair there, too, but Villager works really well at a short hop, and you have to commit a lot of your jump height to getting a forward air out, too. So I think Nair could be the more prevalent option, but we will see going forward as we get fully locked into an entire game in Game 2.
Ooh, but I gotta say, I'm sorry, mid-set switch.
Do it.
I want to go to Major Snickledorf. We got Major, we got Ganon, we got Game & Watch on the screen, and right now, Major showing us why, well, he's pretty much the best Ganondorf in the world. Or, I don't know. I think there's one, I apologize to the Japanese Ganon who does very well as well. But yeah, right now, a showcase here in Major Snickledorf, just landing the command grab, landing the side B into dash attack.
Everything seems to be going that way right now. But stream, can we get Major Snickledorf on screen right now? On screen, please. God bless you.
Thank you so much. The dash attack, and you know, this match. Oh my goodness!
And that's all we needed.
That's
brought it up at the perfect time there. God bless you.
There we go. Can I get some Let's Go Majors in the chat? Can I get some Let's Go Major?
I mean, that was crazy, especially, too, if you just look at that matchup on paper.
It's awful.
It's awful.
It's unplayable.
Incredibly terrible. But a 3-stock in that situation as well here, too. Smashville's not a bad pick. You can play that middle platform with a nair juggling. You can do some really fun stuff on uppy if you are Game & Watch. But, again, this just seems to be all aura coming out of Major.
And Snickledorf, a regional threat, previous PR, like not a slouch at all,
Not at all.
on the Game & Watch.
I know Snickledorf.
Known very much a player who knows his stuff. I was like, he has a snake as well. I was like, is he go snake? But no. Just needs to take a breath and remember, okay, this matchup is actually awful. I need to just play conservatively and exploit the weaknesses of this character. All that being said, you're just dealing with a different animal in Major in the way he's able to move around and find these options.
Ooh, and the back hit of down smash coming out later and letting the opponent walk right into it, too. That is so nice. Up B out here, too. Looking for the landing dash attack. We got to get these combos started here, too. These nairs are not finding their mark as up smash takes the stock.
Spacing.
Ooh.
I like the parry, but nothing coming off of it. Just jumping in here. I mean, that can't be a combo, but just fair into down tilt. Like, I always see Major doing stuff. I'm just like, there's no way that works. And then it does.
Got to get out of here. Play this platform. You pick the stage for a reason. What a grab. Going to go for up throw here, too. Not going to compete with the... Thank goodness we teched it.
Yeah. Snickledorf techs those. The back air, going to send him into a ledge trap scenario. Nice grab.
We're not going to be competing with up B there, too. I'd like to see maybe up throw up B or something like that. You can do good stuff with that near the corner, get up for a ledge trap situation.
I feel like people are really, in our region, people are really afraid to go off stage against Major because he's so good at the reversals off stage, but then it gets in their way. It's like,
right.
At the end of the day, back air is still really, really good against Ganon. So, like, you gotta pull the trigger and go for it, especially when you're down like this. An incredibly commanding 2-game win from Major.
It had to be somebody. I'm just sorry it had to be you.
It had to, exactly. People in the chat, yeah, your people's champion has delivered for you.
Mm-hmm. Back to our regularly scheduled programming, though, before we got interrupted by the Major Power Hour.
Yeah, exactly.
We have Fisman, Murf. This is still that game that was going on when we first switched over, so that just gives you some perspective on how quickly Major was able to wrap up that second game. But again, pretty solid lead here for Fisman. Murf is working on these percents. We are playing this range game all we can here, too, but it's just going to be a slow tap-in.
Yeah, Fisman just playing the game plan that you should play in this situation where you've got the lead, you've got the giant sword, really no reason to not just play. Yeah, we're going to the other side of the stage. It's okay.
Ooh, wow, that back air so close. Uppy not going to find his mark there, too. We still had Smash Art online. Oh, back throw?
I like the setup.
Crazy armor on that one, too. Going to get through all of these Lloyd rockets up and over. Nair hitting below that platform. That is a disgusting hitbox.
It is very, very large. He needs it. He needs it. Shulk needs it.
Yeah, back on the Smash here, too. Not going to look for a down air setup, just looking for forward airs deep. We were trying to mix up here, too. That's what our last recovery allowed us to do, is play these mix-ups at this corner.
Yeah, and the stalling there at ledge, not going to do much. Fisman is going to be able to take that 2-0.
That's interesting. I did not know that could hit Villager ledge hang. That is interesting.
Yeah, you learn something new about this game every day when you got almost 100 characters and all these funny little interactions. Yeah. I am excited. Well, I'm excited for multiple things we're seeing here. We got Mia down here below, but we also got Spade, Base Mage, which I don't know if you've heard of. I think you'd mentioned.
Of course, yeah, the Captain Falcon.
One of the best Captain Falcon players to ever do it. Incredibly fun to watch. And then obviously the Puff extraordinaire himself in Base Mage. And sounds good. But as I'm describing that, we've got
Mia, an absolute masterclass coming against Rena here.
And I'm not familiar with this Min, but yeah, definitely an interesting matchup here where, you know, Min got the tools to say, I don't have to interact with your nonsense. Mia just finding the opening there to open up with that down tilt, find the kill.
The nonsense is coming at you whether you like it or not.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm interested to see like the you know, the dichotomy of the Snickledorf versus the Mia. Obviously, two completely different players here, too, but I want to kind of see how we approach this going forward. I want to see where we're going off stage, what we're doing here. I want to see how these options differ, because obviously it's not too often you get to see, like, so immediately back-to-back two players playing the same character. Kind of a specialty of the quad stream.
Yeah, a whole bunch of content to see all at once, and we're going to Hollow.
Immediately letting Nair ride. And something I've talked to a lot of like the top players about here too is that Mia does not allow himself to be put in disadvantage here too. So everything just seems to come off of stray hits. And it seems to be the case right now at least. Great roll away here too, playing in that range. That range is crazy. You're actually playing perfect dash distance.
It's really, just watching the movement and the intelligence of how, and now just opened up for this combo. Good escape, but yeah, just the intelligence of how and when to pick your option and knowing how safe you are.
We're good. We're good here. We're good here. I like this one.
Yeah, we're good here. Don't worry, chat. We're gonna check in on Spade and Base Mage, but we want to give respect here.
Especially after taking the first stock like that. We got to give respect to the first stock.
Yeah, interesting. You know, everyone makes mistakes. It doesn't matter how good you are.
Ooh, bad angle to get from. The uppy will save us.
Save us, yeah. Because we are dead there, and we're dead anyways to the down tilt.
Mia says, you die when I let you die.
Yeah, brought you back to kill you again.
And there's off stage here too. Down air going to interrupt a little bit. Uppy will not get there in time before we grab the ledge.
Setting up those bacon bits. Always a problem at ledge.
Nair's up and over here too. We know the percent here. We could not find another Nair there, so the up air had to have been the option.
We have it's been, those are like the first arms we've seen come out of Min Min in like a minute.
A hot minute,
Min Min hasn't even been able to use the range that the character has. Now we're starting to see it come into play.
The hesitation here too, spending so much time off stage trying to bait out an option coming in from Rimu.
And yeah, that's checkmate. You can just kind of float out there and get Min Min. Character's strong on stage, but once you're off stage, it's pretty limited in your options. I like the aggressive recovery.
Yeah, Megawatt coming in, doing huge stuff there for Rena. Nair forward there too. Megawatt
there we go.
Catches jumps out there too. You got to meet Mia at the rim if you want to do any huge damage. Nair train here too. Going that middle platform is such good real estate for Game & Watch. We're not going to go up with an up B. We're just trying to continue these juggles. A lot of stuff ends in Nair down into jab.
Yeah, really being able to find that. Oh, and the bomb coming off the platform is going to set up for this ledge trap. And just maintaining stage control. I always like to think about time of possession like you think about in football.
Yep.
Time in terms of stage control. Mia has just been able to run the table this game. Although, starting to get some play here underneath the platform. I like the use of these nairs.
Oh, the single little bacon toss there to bait out the get up. Finding a grab for it. We run it back.
What a weight. What a weight. The intelligence, I always just talk about at this highest level of play. It's just about like these 1, 2, 3, 4th degree mind games. You're talking about the bacon triggering that, the bacon into the weight. Here's the chair. Here's the chair. It's just intelligence there.
It's crazy how we saw the same ledge trap step 1 lead into 2 different sides. The first time we saw it, it was the single bacon. It baited out the get up option to get a grab and then throw off stage. Then we got the hit on it there too and eventually came back, found the air dodge after the get up from getting hit. Really sick stuff.
And let's see.
Throw us up there. Yeah, this is, my stream runner knows. My stream runner knows what I like.
The people, what the people want. All right, and Base Mage taking game 1, but Spade truly just, she's never out of it, is just how I would say it. Just like truly never out of it. One of the best Falcons to ever do it. And yeah, we're going to see some explosiveness on stage. And then, of course, Base Mage with that confidence and ability to just go off and
love that armor.
Get ya. Also, we're going to be looking from Base Mage for at those mid-upper percents, getting that weak hit Nair into rest. It's so good at hitting consistently. And with up smash and Captain Falcon, it's just why not? You know what I mean? Just why not? Just throw it out. Oh my gosh.
We have our jump though. What a save on jump. We're going to go down there for a downer. We will not find it. Trying to catch the roll just a little too late. Up B caught here too. This is off stage. The start of this game is looking a lot like the start of that first game here too. Really good opening for Spade. But Base Mage turns these off-stage situations into damage, pressure, and shield breaks.
The consistency and the pressure, Spade consistently having to work out of disadvantage, not able to get anything started there into that, culminating in that shield break. With that being said, a little puffball explodes at like 75%. Spade striking back with the back air.
Ooh, that dash attack forward, ill-advised here to off stage. Oh, really early up B there too. Nair's in so much for Base Mage off this left side alone.
That's going to be some damage. Nice little picks here and there, and all of a sudden we're in, we're in kill percent for Puff.
Air dodges used here too. Oh, betting it all on that one. We got the single hit Nair that we wanted most normally, but not going to find our hits for it.
And the upbeats from Spade have been really good, just like being able to avoid really a lot of hits from Base Mage. Base Mage keep expecting Spade low and finding her there, but a lot of times been able to recover.
Up the middle of the stage, not going to do it, but we run that back a little closer to the ledge. I would not be surprised if it killed. Rapid jab off stage. We have not gone off stage a lot, obviously. That is where you want to be played into if you are Jigglypuff. Not shocked we are keeping it grounded.
No punish on that up B, being able to get to that platform and get out of dodge before getting hit. That down air getting something started here. The fabled F throw, and then into the gentleman that is going to take that back. We're down to a stock apiece, essentially even.
Run off here too, looking for these nairs, low to the ground, fast fall immediately out of short hop. We wanted to find our extension on up air to follow through with a rest most likely. Oh, we had weak fair. There's crazy stuff you can do on that platform. Give me this. Going to be drifting away heavily is Base Mage.
Oh, and I like the idea.
Great turnaround.
Okay.
Ah! Oh. No way. You air dodged through all of that.
Yeah. Plot armor.
It is crazy.
We are aggressive back air there. Uh-oh. Oh, missing that.
Ah, there's no way. You're air dodging through all of this? Oh.
And yeah, just able to pull it out. Base Mage going to take it 2-0.
That was fun, though. Let's go to our only game we have on right now. Let's go Ryan versus Salud.
And Ryan, a resident Washington Snake player on RPR, very, very strong Snake player. Doesn't travel a whole lot, but once he does, I promise you he's going to be starting making names for himself. Pretty technical, just really, really capable Snake player. Going up against a character that we do not have in this region at all. So I guarantee you he's getting matchup checked right now.
And can we talk about such a throwback matchup? You want to talk about, like, don't park in the grass, something that really kicked off Smash Ultimate's major scene back in, 2019 or 2018. This is kind of a throwback to that situation. Obviously, MVD, the person who have won the Ultimate Don't Park on the Grass, too. So, Snake, a little bit of baked-in legacy with this tournament.
100%. And I also think earlier on in the game, we saw a lot more Olimar in general, I think, at the beginning of the game. And now we've only got a handful of reps, even though the character's still really good.
But straight up, if we saw Candles run at Crown just a week or two ago, getting 5th place, I believe, at that tournament, fantastic run. So a little bit of a renaissance here for our big-nosed friend.
100%. And yeah, I've always been an Olimar believer. It's just one of those characters that's a little intimidating to pick up. There's a lot to learn. With that being said, Ryan doing a pretty good job here maintaining control with the barrage of explosive death that Snake is well known for up a stock, and that fabled, up till, what doesn't it do? It butters your toast, it fixes your car, it paints your house, it does everything.
And most importantly, it moves you on deeper into this bracket, as Ryan will be doing. Salud dropping down, but that Snake will be fun to see a little later in this bracket. Bring up H4 MFA. We got more Olimar. Run that real quick.
How often, chat, do we have 2 Olimar games back-to-back? I can tell I've been casting for a while. Very rarely, almost never.
This is definitely a super high-level matchup we're seeing here between 2 players who have, like, a ton of respect between, like, people who, like, low-key really know Smash, but, like, maybe not the players who get the most, like, TV recognition. They don't get the brand deals.
100%. MFA saying, nah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm going to go to the other side of the stage, try and maintain my stage control, finding that purple back air, and that is going to take the stock 3 stocks to 1 with good chunk of rage on deck here. H4 looking for an answer, and that's going to be some damage.
Oh, the down smash has been coming out in a huge way here, too. Even the tick damage we are seeing off of that up smash would have killed there, too. The purple and with the tick damage going along. Hesitation station at the ledge here, too. We are waiting for the landing option, but do not press my shield. MFA taking a 3 stock.
Looking for that kind of panic dash attack, which, Pikachu can kind of jump scare you sometimes with the dash attack. Often catches folks on bad DI and will kill off the top. But not in that situation. MFA ready to just hold that shield button and then up smash. And we are back into it here. Let's see what H4 is able to kind of clean up and adapt after that game 1. We are back to Smashville. We are scrapping on the smallest stage on the stage list.
And you were talking about earlier in the set we had just seen previously, there is not a lot of Olimar practice to be had in this region here, too. So MFA may be taking advantage of a little bit of a knowledge check here, too. Obviously, we're 6 years into this game, really no excuse. But again, so many characters you were talking about, Goose, you can find some blind spots.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. And it's also just a testament to how MFA is piloting this character, just like wherever H4 wants to be, and Pikachu known for not really having much of a disadvantage, right?
Right.
But MFA is like, I don't really care because I'm just going to tack on 50, 60% with an interaction and then smack you in the face off the side. H4 needing to find an answer soon.
We'll let that one charge there, too. The charges look so interesting also, too. Some of the charges can get mixed up with each other. Obviously, if you're not looking close enough, you can see if it's an up smash. You can see if it's a forward smash. But again, at this speed you play at, you can fall into huge hits as we do right there. This is interesting. MFA have very down smash heavy Olimar, too. A lot of Olimars will opt for like up smash, maybe even forward smash, but a lot of down smash here, and I love that.
And I associate Olimars with the up smashes because what it leads into percentage-wise. But looking for the little spike there.
Wow, what a read.
Oh my gosh, this ledge play from MFA.
MFA wanted to catch H4 going up and over past the ledge there too, so I love the forward smash back to stage.
H4 looking for some ledge play of his own, trying to not get double 3-stocked here.
But you're dead here. Oh, back here, not coming out fast enough. So much shield pressure here too.
Gosh.
Checkmate situation.
Going to do it. MFA with the double 3-stock, really convincing. And okay, I must have misinformed, or I misinformed folks earlier about
the outcome of this.
Names. I was looking. I was like, wait a second. Oh wait, did I spread misinformation?
You spread misinformation.
I am so sorry, chat. I don't know why I did that. But you know what? I'm happy to admit when I'm wrong. It doesn't matter though. We are seeing the match that I spread misinformation about earlier. We're bringing it to you live here, so we're in the DeLorean, time traveling, and yeah.
Maybe you weren't wrong. You were just early. We'll see.
We'll see. As of this moment, I'm not liking my chances. But with that being said, Major definitely has a ton of experience. There are 2 very good Robs in Oregon, so knows this matchup inside and out. Has good item play of his own, as we're seeing with that gyro. And yeah, down. But as we watched for the past 30 seconds, still making, I mean, with the respect that Big Boss is giving Major.
Ooh, looking for something. Air dodge going to come out. Ooh, wizard kick going to be completely beaten out, invalidated even. Up air going to take the stock.
Do it. All right. Big Boss taking that game 1. And we'll have to see where they go next.
Only one way to find out. Small battlefield will be our next venue of choice. Obviously, really good coverage here for both characters. You can reach on the platform, both big bodies. You can find combos going up. I think you'll have an easier time laddering with Rob, but Ganondorf can play the horizontal game.
Man, I'm seeing in the chat a bunch of people are like, it's from the future, the 2-1 Big Boss. That's it to the future. I'm sorry, chat, for misinforming you. We were all, I don't know who I heard that from, where I saw that. A chatter got to me, but it's all right. We're here now seeing the present day match. The Nair trains from Ganon. Control here, item play.
Oh, the deep one down there was scary. Up and over. This could be a gyro. This could be
the air dodge.
I love the immediate nair after getting the up B grab into the side of the stage. You need to throw hitboxes there.
The clanking there with the gyro into the up air. Major showing that he absolutely understands how you have to play around this big old clanky robot. Delay there on the up B.
Really good.
Like I was saying, Major is...
What?
What?
That's crazy.
That is gross.
That was the second frame of the 2 frame. Now I cannot believe we got hit there too. Ganon having like a really good ledge hang too, but
yeah.
MK Big Boss stacking on this percent after. BTA time for this Rob. Forward tilt going to put our first damage on. Oh, give me all of this.
And look at the amount of gyro confirms that Ganon. I actually want to. I think that it's tied, the amount of gyro confirms that these 2 have gotten at this point.
Right. Oh, burner boosting up and over, but the wizard kick down, very smart just to get back to stage, especially when Big Boss was committing all those resources to get up there. Jump air dodge avoids everything, but back throw here, no, going for down throw. We had the right percents. Up air going to take a stop.
Yeah, and the cross up there, think you were dead either way, but always rough to try and DI that move correctly. Just gonna nair in Big Boss's face.
Wanted to catch landing there. Smart shield flash, able to pick up gyro. No up toss. Really good fastfall through platform for up air to just get immediate coverage on that big body.
And it comes down.
Oh, wow. Immediate shield. This is tough. Just run off forward air here, too. Yeah, air dodge will just delay the inevitable.
Really, really rough here. Looking for something. This is where Major shines in those kind of 50-50 situations. Was not expecting the drop down back air. And like, yeah, the percent is a certain way, but as we know, last stock Ganondorf. Kind of doesn't matter.
The dash back around this gyro is low-key and nuts. Looking for another grab here, too. Forward air down. We are off stage. This is an immediate 58%. Wanted the read down here, too. All of these hits, these percents are evening up so quickly. Back air off stage. What do we want here? Down air, immediate up coverage.
And the spot dodge is going to get hit.
Oh! An anticlimactic ending to what was a very hot set. MK Big Boss taking it 2-0 over Major. Even though the region behind still loving the action, they would have loved to see their boy take it.
I'm sorry, chat. Not only for misinforming you, but not for being able to hop into DeLorean, go back in time, and make it the result that some of us wanted to see. Big respect there to MK Big Boss, though, as well. Coming out, we'd love to see him out here playing incredibly well. And yeah, just finding that fair, and unfortunately, Major usually techs those, but not that time.
Yeah, tough stuff. But let's head into... Let's see the end of this Despa and Rari Kusu set.
And yeah, Despa, a local Washington, really, really strong PT player.
A dead PT player.
Yeah. That's
just had to see the end of that one.
All she wrote. That's all
Send
she
us
wrote.
to C chat. Send us to C chat. There we go. I just had to see the end of that one. Just curious. Put it on the big screen for the moment we could.
And we got Hydro here, who is a Washington TO player, been around the scene for a long time, been playing on the Rob for quite a bit. And
Bob the Dusclops, 57th seed of this tournament, coming out of California. Done some really good stuff as of late. Had like a 97th at Level Up Expo, 97th at Battle of BC6, so no slouch in their own right.
And right now, Bob is just... You know, Bob's doing work. His TPS reports were turned in on time. He's getting the promotion, getting that F-tilt, and yeah, right now Hydro is struggling.
Love the grenade there to sit at ledge distance, at roll distance from that ledge, I should say. What are we doing here? Just throwing everything.
Funny interactions. Finding the down air to get that first stock.
Oh, interesting. Letting the mix bake a little bit there, too. I love it. Obviously, you have such a lead here if you are Bob, but gotta be careful.
That's a percent.
Any up tilt, any forward tilt, down tilt, forward tilt, down tilt, up tilt, whatever your choice.
The take a seat. Here's your up tilt.
Yeah, at those percents, it's really down throw into imagination, if you will. You find so many things to take that stock, and we chose our favorite one, up tilt.
And to answer in the chat, every TO plays Rob because, you know, they're too busy running events, so they got to play a character that they can, you know. I'm not saying Rob's easy or anything, but I'll just leave it at that. That's your answer. That's why.
Are we going to see something different? We were hovering something different there. Maybe a controller change, maybe a stage difference here. Okay, we're making sure we're on PS2.
Yeah.
Locked in, loaded on both the same characters once again here.
Yep.
Bob the Dusclops up 1-0 in what seemed like a very convincing fashion. But I'm excited to see, obviously, Rob, the big body, gets absolutely smothered by those projectiles. Grenade can do so much, and you obviously blow up a lot of the stuff with the hitboxes you throw out. So we will see. Okay, never mind. Throw the book out the window. Just throwing forward airs in neutral, I guess. And
it was interesting, able to hit as crossing up. It was an interesting spacing option there. Really cool to see. Whew, getting hit with your own stuff, though. Snake always getting a little smoked by his own supply every once in a while. And this is a lot different than the match that we initially tuned into in terms of how close it is. Hydro just going to take to the skies like Robs often do to try and just evade these projectiles.
Forces the air dodge out here too. What are we going for? Letting Cypher fly immediately as a lead strap option? Sure, I'm with that.
We're innovating here. I'm always looking for innovators.
I mean, the percents are high on both ends, but I mean, that red is a lot deeper when it comes to the side of Hydro. Just doesn't seem like we're letting the killing options be given over at this point, at least now.
Yeah, just, whew. But with full rage, I mean, yeah, a lot of stuff. Snake got to respect here, but wait, that was a kill.
What happened?
Just back throw instead of down throw. But hey, you know what? Another back throw. Interesting, but we're here for it. Oh, but the side B interrupted. That fixed knockback would have almost certainly killed there, but the grenade allowing Bob to live for another day. And I apologize, Bob, if you watch this back and I'm abbreviating your tag. I just love the name Bob, so I'm just giving you. It's all love. It's all love here.
Just going to be a down throw here too.
Yeah.
Immediate up smash. These percents you can find. I think both these characters kind of have, you know, checkmate solutions at these higher percents off of their throws, specifically down throw. Back air. Not going to go for double back air. We did have the find, but just going to catch the jump over that Rob was going for.
Setting up a whole grenade field of explosions, but Hydra saying, nah, I'm good, just avoiding it. Getting some tacked on damage there with that fully charged laser into self-grenade explosion, but having some trouble. Oh, nice movement there. Able to get in. Hydra doing a pretty good job even out of disadvantage, but still the trades overall just going in Bob's favor. And just has to find some way to start actually tacking some things on instead of just getting these little stray hits here and there.
Yeah. Also, too, doing a really good job maneuvering around the C4 has not been a big issue when it comes for Hydro. Down tilt. It's just been a lot of the boxing options here, too. And, like, people forget, like, even though Rob has fantastic boxing options, like, you know, Snake can throw them things.
So does,
Snake can throw them things.
Absolutely.
Rft Buck shifting, not going to avoid that dash attack. There's such a good coverage option coming out from afterwards. And yeah, the onslaught is just here. We are looking for built-up percent in any way, shape, or form we can find it.
Looking for that up smash to try and clear things out. Almost dying to that F-tilt. Ooh, the little bounce back from the stage, giving Hydro a breath of life to try and return the stage, and up tilt's going to do it. Like I said, buttering your toast, fixing your car, moving you further on in the bracket.
Anything you need,
anything you need.
You.
It's going to get you a good SAT score.
Let's throw Major up again. Why not?
Yeah.
Let's throw Major up again.
Got so many Robs.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. Legit 24/7. We had Big Boss. We obviously just had Hydro, and those are just the characters that have been on the screen in the last 20 minutes. All right, drop us off at B. We're going to Rocky Reels here.
Taking a tour over to Major.
Yeah.
Major probably feeling pretty darn good. Feeling like, well, I just played another. I'm literally just going back to back with these Robs. Wow, the back reversal hitbox of that stage spiking. Was that, and that was game one?
That's game one.
Okay.
Yeah, that was game one. Where are we going for stage here, too?
I have to call out the tag Clark Fent. Yeah, I'm not going to say about that, but I'm loving that tag. Clark Fent.
Oh, my goodness.
My goodness.
Battlefield, Hubbard right now here, too. I love that for Rob. You can do some really nice stuff, but where do we go? Small Battlefield. Again,
yep.
We literally just talked about this with Major. This was the game 2 pick for Major and MK Big Boss. So, obviously good coverage. You can do some really fun stuff. With those platforms, up tilt, up smash, throws, obviously, for Rob in Rob's case.
And off to the races.
Damn. You got hit like that immediately?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Only taking one nair for their trouble.
Nair over here, too. Just trying to find the down air, the up air coverage, I should say, actually, as Major is just throwing anything option to cover above, because you can get, down aired by Rob extremely easily at any chance you are coming down to recover from low.
Legit doing a really good job starting off here on both punishing the unsafe landings that Major has had and just tacking on damage from afar.
Wow,
Whoa.
Interesting. I have not seen that one.
Yeah, that was a weird little platform glitch situation. You know, command grabs in this game have some weird stuff sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a Pac-Man on screen, so the game hasn't broken yet the way that Pac-Man can break the game with Hydrant, but even Major finding a way to test the coding of Nintendo. Up air going to take that first stock, and it really did look like Legit was kind of running the table and controlling neutral, but the thing with Ganon is it doesn't really matter because you just kind of find a couple hits and then you're dead.
Oh, okay. If you didn't get up a tag there too, that is literally all of your fault. And there's over here too. We are looking for big hits now. Down smash. You already know what we're going for. Come on, Major. I'm with you, big dog.
He loves those. The down smash.
I'm with it.
And that's just going to be, yep, down throw up smash to claw back into this game. On the platforms, Major loves these. The reset, the down air, not going to quite get it. We love to see that from Major. But Legit answering back with the up airs.
Ooh, not going to find the flame choke here. Yeah, these nairs doing band for band. Rob wins that every single day of the week. Love the dash back. We were grabbing gyro, but Loki helped us stay away from the laser as well, too, so I'm with that.
Oh, let's see. Not opting to not pick up the gyro. Just going to go in there for the grab. Trying to get some coverage to come back to stage. Major threatening with those empty hops.
That's a regrab.
So
this is scary.
Scary, and the up smash. Just covering so much. You were talking about coverage on this stage. It just covers, like, it feels like 30% of the stage is covered with that up smash.
Yeah, especially with how close quarters, as you were saying, Goose. Small battlefield is, too. You can put, like, you know, if you're playing 4-player Smash Brothers, you have 4 Ganondorfs, and you all up smash, you cover the whole damn stage.
Right. Man, for the culture, wouldn't it just be great to see this the Ganon Ditto? I don't know. We're not going to get it, but just for the culture.
Who would be the second Ganondorf?
I don't even know.
Okay,
it'd have to be the it'd have to be the Jap. I'm blanking on their tag, but I know there's a very good Japanese Ganon.
I thought there was another Ganondorf you had in mind at this tournament. I'm like, I'm down. I'm with that.
I would love it, but we are going over to Bob and H4. Just another day at the office here, and I don't know why I'm turning Bob into an office worker. It's just a timeline.
It's your head canon. It's your head canon.
Head canon. I've committed to it. Trying to de-pest the office. This little lightning rat just causing all kinds of issues. Nice down tilt here. Snake's down tilt. We could talk about Snake's down tilt for a while if we wanted to.
Crazy
that move
range.
is insane.
The angle it sends you at, too, is, like, insane for Snake to follow up on, because you can do, like, short up nair, you can do some really fun stuff off of a grenade if you have it set up on a platform, a C4 on a platform.
Yeah. Does a whole lot. And then you can also, the whole crouch movement into down tilt as a threat. It's just such a scary option to deal with. With all that being said, though, H4 doing really, really good job here of just playing around the explosives, and not a whole lot of them even coming out here, and just finding hits where he can. Very, very close, though, and obviously Pikachu pretty darn light. Gonna die to a whole lot at this point.
Ooh, the drag down. Going to be able to tech the stage. It actually works out really well for Bob. Actually able to find better stage positioning and get that down air off.
H4 might just be kicking himself a little bit here. Uh-oh, getting hit. Needs to find a way to close this out, and the drag down up smash is not going to work.
Ooh, we have really good trade there for forward tilt. That could have been very bad to actually be pushed off of stage by a downer from Snake. Anything is possible after that. Jumps being used here too. Gonna have to play the elusive game, which H4 is doing quite well of right now.
180%. There we go. An up thrill not going to kill just yet. H4 doing a great job not allowing a bunch of extra percent to be tacked on, and because it's extra percent, Pikachu really cannot afford like these kind of trades. Living to 200, we just can't be having that. Back back air, like getting kill sparks from the center of the stage. Snake living till 2:15.
Falling out of back air here too, though. All this rage as well. Anything is possible at this point. Not able to interrupt a quick attack, but again, I'd be terrified of just anything. Up tilt, you can find a down throw, you can find any read off of that. It can get very bad. You see the up tilt's already going for it. Bob's got devious ideas.
Oh yeah, Bob's saying, I want to finish this up, and actually taking the lead. Still on that first stock, living to 228, and this
down tilt, we were talking about it.
Yep, move does maybe not quite everything up tilt does, but it comes in the sales package in the kit with up tilt.
It's a bundle.
It's a bundle, yeah, bundle deal. Ooh, I like the grenade down throw innovation. We're seeing some
little nair loop here. Yeah, give me all this. No drag down, but we're still going to look for the jump options afterwards. Oh, it was getting spicy up there for a second. Yeah.
Was trying to steal away that stock to bring it back. Nice parry there.
Yeah, I've got to watch him C4. Pikachu is tiny and will not be under that platform, though. You still get hit. Force Smash, I love the idea for a read here, but these trades on grenade is just slowly nailing your coffin shut.
Yeah. Back air to cover there. H4 just going to opt for the other side of the stage, try and get back into some stage control, but just getting popped up by these nades. Bob doing a great job using the platforms, moving around it, and just playing script like you were talking about, this war of attrition, and it's going to favor Snake finding the back air.
What a find there. Bob, I mean, you're really able to maneuver around Pikachu.
Step into my office, Bob. We're going to talk about your career.
You've been looking good recently.
Yeah, you know,
I've loved what you've done at the office.
Your number's way up.
Yeah.
You took care of that pest control problem. You know, that wasn't even your job. You're doing great, Bob. We see you as middle management material. We want to see it continue.
Game 2 here for Bob the Dusclops, his full legal government name, versus H4. PS2, we're getting a biplat again. These platforms are a little higher, though, so I wonder if Pikachu will be able to run under them and avoid C4. That remains to be seen, but what is being seen right now, though, is the better start coming in here for our friend H4 on the Pikachu.
Yeah,
I feel like you can. I feel like if you're on those platforms, you don't get hit by C4.
And H4, I know, also likes to duck as well. So even if he just needs to just Herpok shift down a little bit under there, I think he's probably fine.
Yeah.
We'll have to see if it comes in to play. Because I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he got hit. I don't think C4 has really been.
It's not been big. It hit maybe 2 times that last set. There was one point in the left side of the stage where it did. But again, that is like the big flaw in Bob's game plan right now is these C4s aren't hitting. But also a factor of Pikachu. Pikachu too damn slippery to be pulling out C4 and doing all that.
Bob just showing that, you know what, I don't need the C4s. H4 going to run on in there to punish that random F smash. Looking for the nair from underneath the platform. Just going to kind of retreat back down to the ground. And this is a real close first stock. We'll have to see if the momentum here and that drag down up smash is going to take that first stock.
A lead that has not been seen yet in this set for H4, but finally when we needed it the most to stay alive here.
The drag downs.
Oh, that was close. Down air could have been the option there instead of forward air too, because it didn't seem like Bob the Dusclops was holding out, was holding maybe even back or down. But wow, what a find on our kill for the right side. Nikita doing all that damn work.
Nice fade back there, safe on shield. Ooh, nice way to pilot that down air in, getting that hitbox to keep Bob in disadvantage. I like that little jab check. Just snake. Tink, one.
Oh, Nikita straight to the dome piece.
Straight to the dome. Trying to get in there before it comes out, but not able to.
Oh, down there not going to compete there either. Trying to hit while Snake was going a little too high for Pikachu to reach that double jump.
Tossing these nades out. Bob the Dusclops being like, I am happy to play it at full screen if you want. I am happy to do that.
Oh, wow.
back air into nade. Finding the stray up air hit. Needing to find, and we tech those. Bob just seeming with an infinite HP bar, finally going to get taken out at 183 to the fair. And let's see if H4 can tack on any of that super critical extra credit here. Already putting 10% on the board with that nade. The down tilt going to get shielded. Ooh, we're getting in here. Nair loops. Starting off with that very first hit of that just ending Nair. And the C4 coming into play.
Yeah, finally, as we might have needed it right there, too. The lineups were looking really good from H4. Back to even footing here, though. It seems like both of them are starting to commit to their more campy play styles these characters can offer.
100%. Whew, look. Oh, my God.
Wow.
So much damage.
C4 on the ground here, too. It's been a big platform option here, too, but drawing the line in the sand. There it is, right? Finding Pikachu overextending just a little bit, and that will cause so much damage.
Script, do you think that those random F smashes are just maybe to try and catch a random dash attack in or something? Because you saw him throw them out there a couple times.
Yeah,
but
I felt
didn't need it. Didn't need it.
And as we were talking about C4 being the deciding factor in that set, when it wasn't really a big option in these games that we saw previously, too. So I love the adaptation of him from Bob the Dusclops. But our final set and our final game for this first commentary block, the inaugural commentary block for Don't Park on the Grass 2024, will be ended with Cube and Rft Buck.
We're both honored to kick things off here, and a super fun, interesting set to see here as we close things out. Rft Buck, a local Pithra player, just a generally not PR, but like gatekeeper level, pretty strong.
Spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet level. And then Cube, as we've already seen, piloting the Game & Watch. And, you know, let's just say it. These two characters both have moves that cheat. So we'll have to see who can cheat better against each other. Pretty even start here. Both just playing around each other's defensive options really, really well.
Love the air drift, to be able to find really good air dodges to get through these active aerials coming in. The short up air is not an option I see all too much from Pyra, but that was actually really sick.
And Rft Buck also definitely one of those, not like Pyra exclusively mains, but definitely favors the Pyra more. Yeah,
especially at these moments too here too. There's no reason you should be running the Pyra. Obviously you could find the kill, but these trades going to work out. Mithra right there, you do not find that stock.
Now we're back on the Mithra, the little speed demon, the neutral monster who can really stack up some damage real quick. Just need to start getting a hit in here to get things started. Nice get up attack, and here we go. That's
ooh, I love that down there. That down there was really nice. You can find some good stuff into that. You can find up B into that, which I do love. Yeah, and these percents started to build up already, especially on Game & Watch. 60%, especially with this rage, it's go time.
Oh, I love that. And you were seeing the switcheroo coming in there. You weren't sure which recovery you were going to get. Cube was like, you can take it whatever way you want. You're just going down into the blast zone.
Love cutting the jab off early. Love cutting the jab off early. A lot of people hold that until you get punished, but Rft Buck had ideas in mind. Ooh.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to pull the trigger on that move because, man, does that move hurt to get hit with.
Smart. A lot of people.
Stay away.
Yeah, a lot of people run into that.
Uh-oh. And with that, the bury into F smash. Mithra getting caught out, and G explodes. All of a sudden, Cube with a pretty decent lead here. And this is going to be some damage. Yeah,
give me all of this. Not going to go for the up B trades. Just wants all of this. Wants to hold stage because if you miss the up B, and even if you hit it sometimes, you lose your stage positioning. But just keep it on.
Just keep those up airs going. Like, why go for the risk, especially when you're in the lead? Just try and keep it out there. And and that's going to be it. Yeah.
Wow. From a game that looked so neck and neck throughout the first stock, just pull away so hard there was Cube. I'd love to see it.
Cube was just able to adapt there, mid-set adaptation, figure it out, and able to close out the game with 2 bury F smashes. I don't know if we'd love to see it, but we expect to see it.
Oh.
Man.
One thing you most certainly don't love to see is the end of this block here too, my friend. It has been an absolute pleasure to bring you guys, again, the opening sets of this Don't Park on the Grass 2024. A return to form for this tournament.
100%.
What a pleasure it is.
Yeah, it's been super fun casting with you.
Yeah.
So glad we were able to have talent like Script come out here. We got talent from all over the world here. Thank you again. Shout out to the production team. Thank you for all the viewers. Please stick around. There's so much more Smash, FGC, Melee, everything. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for the rest of the weekend. We're out.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Seattle's finest event this year. Don't park on the grass. They already towed my car, I'm not going to lie, so I'm on foot for the rest of the weekend. But how's it going? I'm SSB Kid, joined by Ziggy. We got some, Wave B of Round 1 Ultimate pools. I know the schedule's going to be a little bit shaky just because some people are playing Round 1 and Round 2 immediately after. But regardless, at the end of the day, it's going to be fun games. How's it going, man?
I'm doing great. Obviously, it is rainy in Seattle in November, which is exactly what we would expect.
Yeah.
But the vibes are still immaculate.
Yeah.
A lot of people excited to watch these sets today.
Yeah, no one told me it was raining. I'm cooked. I'm not gonna lie. So I am so cooked. I'm like I'm going to the campus store and buying the cheapest umbrella or poncho and just winging it. So.
And unfortunately, those are Seattle prices. So cheapest poncho, $30, $40 maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go cry, guys. But you know what? It's been fun regardless. Like, I mean, I literally have only been here for like maybe an hour, but everyone's been so fun. I mean, the venue is actually really nice, and we have like the basement, and then we have like 2 other floors, I believe, as well. So it was just really sick to see like so much gaming, compiled into one space. Obviously on this floor, we have pretty much a little bit of everything that you see all the way down there. Some Melee Ultimate setups, and then we got the streams over here. So yeah, we have some really, really cool matches coming up your way, guys. And I hope that you guys enjoyed, the first pool, because this one's about to be just as good as well. So I believe some of these are going to be Round 2 pools. We were talking about it earlier before we went on the air. We have Big Boss and Base Mage over here on the second setup, I believe. So it's going to be really fun to watch that one. Obviously, good friends of mine for sure. We also have, oh my God, this is MFA. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is a very interesting set right here. Olimar Ice Climbers. It's not something that you see quite often. You know what I mean?
No, definitely not. And I'm seeing this correctly. Almost all of these sets are going to be banger sets, but especially this Major Despa. Oh my goodness.
And that's losers. So both of these players are playing for their life, honestly. So it might even be worth watching that one first. I'm honestly super down to watch that. Obviously, you see the different quad streams right here. The quad stream is also really cool. I'm just letting you know, this is also my first time doing a quad stream, so I'm really excited to kind of see like how chaotic this is going to be for sure. So.
No, definitely. This is it's going to be hard not to want to bounce around because there's lots of interesting matches going on, but it looks like we are in fact going to start with Major the Ganondorf versus Despa the PT.
Absolutely. And look, man, when it's Major, all tier lists, all matchup charts go out the window, man. Like this guy literally just has no fear. Like Major lost to Big Boss earlier in Winners, and I was talking to Big Boss before it, and he was like, yeah, dude, I'm terrified of this guy. And it's best of 3. Like, dude, this is going to be so bad. Like, he was like, I'm playing as lame as humanly possible, so I do not lose this. And sure enough, he was doing well game 1, and game 2 was like, I'm fine. And then it was last hit. I'm like, oh my God. Like, just trading with every big hit. So definitely going to be really fun to watch, though. I mean, obviously, Despa had a really good showing earlier as well. I believe against this Falco player right here as well. So, which I can't just...
is it Kusu? I've seen the tag before,
yes,
for sure.
I've seen the tag, I've seen the player. So definitely, obviously, one of Japan's finest for sure. It's really cool to see like the new guard for sure. But right now, all that matters is the, are both of these PNW players?
They are both PNW, yes, PNW players. Major coming from Oregon, Despa from Southern Washington. And both of them fan favorites in their own right, in their own regions. Major is an absolute hero among all of the Oregon players. And Despa, a little, we'll say, more divisive in terms of support around Washington, but in his region, people love Despa.
Yeah, he's a home crowd favorite, but a heel perhaps.
Exactly, absolutely.
Amongst the rest of the crowd. So regardless, this is going to be really nice. I mean, look, at this point, at 64, you need to switch. I'm not going to lie to you.
This is a terrifying spot to be in, and we are, in fact, seeing that switch come out.
Honestly, it's scary even at this percentage, Ivysaur. Like, it's actually so scary.
One read.
Yeah, one read, one up B, one, like, bad DI'd F-tilt, and you're just going to explode right now. So, but this is the name of the game right here, is just throw those Razor Leaves, force Ganon onto the platform where, you have to make a gamble, and if you miss your tech, you're 100% dying. And, even right there, I mean, Major's still trying to hang on, trying to find that stock. Going for some crazy Hail Mary up smashes, not going to work out in his favor, though, just yet.
Yeah, every time you feel like you've seen a crazy option, or why on earth would he do that, it works out. So you see Major instantly get that dash attack and end Despa's first stock. we're swapping to the Squirtle.
Yeah, look, that side B, everyone talks about how it's the easiest tech in the world. Everyone misses it, okay?
Everyone misses it.
Yeah, like you're capping if you're like, yeah, no, I hit that every time. Like, no, you don't.
Especially the first one, you got to get used to it. It's a bit of a wake-up call, for sure. You're like, I have to respect that move.
Yeah, I'm very curious if Major SDI down and away from that Nair to kind of avoid the Nair into the up B conversion, to kind of preserve that life a little bit. Because, I mean, the really strong hit of the Vine Whip can kill Ganon at this percent, so you have to be really careful if you're Major.
Major almost letting that up smash rip would have absolutely eliminated the stock, but instead, Despa taking it. What are we doing? Again, every time it feels like a Hail Mary, where is he taking this?
Yeah, but if it hits,
though, right? Yeah, exactly. It will land eventually, and that's how Major plays.
Yeah, the attitude is definitely like, if it hits, though, then you're like,
I'm the greatest.
Yeah, exactly. But then if you miss it, you're like, why is he mashing up smash? So, gonna switch to the Zard right here. I mean, look, one back throw, already going for the grab. I already know.
But Major knows, and he baits out an option that can't be shield grab there. And of course, Despa falls right into that trap. We've got a pretty even game here.
Yeah, honestly, like, look, every set, I know someone earlier was saying that all of these sets are bangers, and this one is definitely not disappointing us in the slightest. Gonna get the aerial side B right there to force that takedown, but doesn't get anything else off of it. Still has really good advantage right here against Despa. Clanking right there. That's such a scary situation. If Ganon's Fair gets through any of the Ivysaur stuff, you're dead.
Doesn't end up killing, but does edge cancel into the back air. This is a scary, scary situation to be in against Ganondorf. He's just looking for that one stray hit, the one thing that'll end this.
Oh my god, yeah, good air dodge. Oh, a little bit early on that down air. The forward air across stage, gonna do it. Major taking the first game, but Despa not too far behind in this PNW clash.
Definitely not. Looking real close. This really could go either way, but yes, we are in best of 5 territory. I wanted to make sure of that before I said something. This could go the distance.
Yeah, it could go the distance, definitely for sure. I mean, you know these players better than I do, absolutely. So, so I'm sure that you're like, yeah, I can call this, and like this is what happens normally, and then like Major will do this, or Despa will respond this way. So I'm really excited to kind of just see all of that play out in front of us. Obviously, we have the other three matches down there for sure. You know, everyone's kind of going at it. I mean, some of these are winners, some of these are losers. So you know, you're playing for your life at the end of the day, regardless. So.
Yeah, and this is definitely one of those cases where you are playing for your life. This is everything on the line. And we're seeing some dangerous options come out from Despa. We're switching, but immediate catch on that.
Yeah, I would like to see, I would maybe like to see in those situations, see a more aggressive edge guarding from Despa. Like maybe being a little too conservative and like waiting a little early, or like doing them too early. Maybe just because you don't want to overextend, but you're not finding anything, so you're kind of just resetting situations. So Major though still able to make it back pretty consistently.
Definitely. Ooh, yep. The option being read there, the back air coming through, and Despa not starting off too hot on his counter pick.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is I was watching Despa play earlier, and I know this is a stage that they feel very, very comfortable like going to. So I feel like, you know, Major leaving it open, you know, obviously shows some comfort as well. Yeah.
Down smash just barely missing there.
Would that have killed Charizard? I'm just kidding.
No,
it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have.
But you know who it might kill? Squirtle. That's out. Full stock lead for Major here.
Yeah, I swear, guys, this is not scripted. All right, you know, Major's making us sound really good right now. I'm not gonna lie. So, but man, you know, you see the comeback right here from Despa trying to find the down air. No one home for it though. Major able to get back pretty easily right here, and even with the low recovery, still able to make it work. The dash attack, no, nothing. Yeah,
nothing at all. I feel like big missed opportunities for Despa here. There's a lot more that he should be capitalizing on, especially with Ivysaur against these recoveries. There is one thing to note here. Ganondorf's ledge grab is amazingly good. Very low, but yeah, there it is.
It's so sad. That's so sad, I'm not gonna lie. Just like got hit by like one of the hits of Nair and you're just dead. Like, that's just the way the cookie crumbles of your Ganon. I feel like Ganon has interactions like that with everyone, honestly, so.
And you just have to know which of your moves is gonna do that. I think Despa has, I mean, surely already knew about it, but is going to be utilizing that more in the future. This is still a doable game, especially with the damage that Ivysaur can deal out. 58% on Major.
Oh, that was a really scary down air, and it looked like the timing was almost exactly correct too. So gonna have to opt to maybe try to win another interaction or two here. Gets the vine whip, doesn't get the sweet spot though.
Oh, what a find!
Yeah, punishing the end of the down B right there. Kind of understood like how far it was going, and then just kind of placed himself in the right place to just throw out that dare. So really, really good response right there from Despa. Winning the counter pick, potentially going the distance, just like you said earlier.
Absolutely. This is exactly what I would have expected from these players. It's going to be back and forth. I don't see either of them running away with it, although, man, Desmond at the end of that last stock looks fully in control.
Yeah,
Major panicking a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more so just because, again, I don't know how, what Major's playstyle is, exactly, but at the end of the day, it is Ganon. You make one mistake off stage, and you're just going to die in the saddest, slowest way possible. So, gonna opt to go for a different stage right here with a small battlefield. I mean, look, it's really small. Are you?
He's dead. Yep. Oh, and we're seeing Despa, or no, that was Major looking a little upset there, standing up in the chair. Not something I'm normally expecting to see from him.
Yeah, I think especially because, when you play a character like Ganondorf, you're signing away your rights to any privilege, when it comes to good recovery, good neutral, and all this stuff. So, definitely something really scary to deal with right here. But Despa looking to try to capitalize off of that early kill for sure.
And this is exactly what I was worried about. When I said that there wasn't going to be a runaway in this set, I may have been wrong. Despa's looking pretty nice right now. 110%. I mean, obviously, you can never count Ganondorf out. Can find stocks criminally early, so we're just going to have to see when this one goes away.
Certainly. I love the Nair usage from Despa as well. Anytime that Major wants to roll behind. Oh, my God. Okay. All right, game 4, guys. Game 4, maybe.
Hey,
actually,
go next. Oh,
never
my.
mind.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
Yes. Just a little bit of style. We're going for the reverse Warlock punch. Despa stood up out of his seat right there and looked behind him.
Both players getting up. Both players are not happy.
This is an animated set. These are some animated players.
Yeah, we love to see it for sure. Oh, imagine if you got another one. At that percent, I think you just...
Ooh, you got to be careful. Major is an absolute god at reversals off stage, and again, Ganondorf not the best with recoveries. You can get a little overconfident against that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, good tech
Good
right
tech.
there. Yeah, still able to kind of get back right now. Despa trying to reset the situation, but it feels like Major has kind of just had the advantage for the last 90 seconds or so. Not going to kill just yet. That down tilt barely not killing. Actually insane.
Great mix-up on the ledge, though. Has an opportunity back into this game. Despa trying to reset that momentum back in his favor. Hold on. We're going to be looking for a tilt at the ledge here. This is going to be a regrab, but no punish.
Yeah, they're... Okay, back throw. Can we find a Gimp or something right here? Nair.
No jump. Oh, my goodness. Sour spot.
Oh, my God.
Another?
Rinse it.
There it is.
Look, I'm just convinced that Despa tried all of that just because he wanted the kill screen.
I think so, too.
It's like, we don't want the sad Gimp. We want Major to feel the sting. You know what I mean?
It's got to look good. It's got to feel bad for Major.
Exactly. I mean, both players were both getting up and showing signs of frustrations as well. So, at the end of the day, I feel like both players are just like, they feel bad if either of them messes up, I think, in these situations. So, elimination point right now against Major. Going to have to win 2 straight to stay alive. And again, we've seen the polarizing gameplay, right? We saw 2 very close games, and then we saw Despa really turn it up in this game 3. Can Major retaliate, or are we going to see Despa maybe with another electrifying game?
I think it's really important to note that Major didn't change the counter pick stage, right? That was okay, I made some mistakes, but this stage is good for me because I can find things like that. 20 seconds of the game, 7% done to Major. That stock is gone.
That was, literally retaliating appropriately. Exactly what you need to do right here. Despa trying to make it back. Oh, able to get through it.
Was that armor? I have no idea how that worked.
You know what? I'm not going to say anything because then they're going to say commentators don't know anything about this game. It's like, you're kind of right about me.
Oh, my goodness! Another 20 seconds, another stock taken. Major, what is going on here? No way.
So, game 5?
Game 5?
Game 5. That's what it's looking like right now.
Oh my good. Oh. This is brutal. I don't believe it. Yeah, no jumps, and Despa is out of there. All right, you know what? Go next. 1 minute. That was a 1 minute game.
That was a very quick game. Yeah, very quick game. And look, when when Major is, back against the wall, elimination on the brink, has to respond accordingly. And that's like the best way to respond. Just has a enormous game 4. And now Despa has a really big choice to make. Going to go for PS2 for that game 5. I think one of the big things that you have to look for on this stage against Ganondorf is just zone out, use the stage, like just so much space to kind of just keep Ganon out. And I think that Major was kind of all over Despa after one side B, one tech chase, and it's like, where do you go? On PS2, now you have a little bit more real estate to kind of reset the situations whenever you need to, and I think that's going to be huge for Despa Game 5.
Absolutely. I think they did start the set on this stage as well with Major taking that game. But there's one thing that you have to note here, right? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Like,
Despa did a little taunt after that one.
Yeah, dodging around like the Chosen One, like some Matrix scenes right there, able to get through that smash unscathed, which is crazy.
Yeah. One of the things that you do have to note for this particular stage is that these platforms are just fantastic for Ganondorf confirms, all right? And Major is very comfortable, so I'll be curious to see if we see any of those up smash confirms especially. But, this is not going exactly how Despa wants. This is a bad spot to be in.
Yeah, definitely in the corner against Ganondorf. Oh my god, you were able to shield that after? That's insane.
Ooh, grab baited out here. What's the option?
Yeah,
good roll.
Smart. Yeah, honestly, it might have been the best roll for sure. I mean, you miss a tech in place, tech out, you're going to hit by that forward tilt, so you have to be really careful if you're Despa. Down tilt going to do the job right now. First blood in this game 5 goes to Major, but, Charizard definitely has some kill power. Can you find something here, though? Major kind of suffocating Despa.
We're out of jumps. Oh, no, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
That's it. That's the stop.
Oh my god.
What's crazy is Major had the opportunity to let that rip after the spot dodge and still held it. I think a little bit of mental damage there. And Despa, I don't know if you saw his face, but he took the mental damage.
Yeah. Definitely shook it a little bit, if I do say so myself.
That's a great way to put that.
Oh, but can you find something right here? Can you get an early edge guard or something against Ganondorf at 70, 80%? But so far, nothing. I would like to see, I wonder what the option is after those stale situations where they both clank moves. Oh, good recovery. Major always mixes up that recovery too based on these 5 games that we've seen. And it's so cool because you're just leaving Despa guessing constantly.
Absolutely. You kind of have to if you're Ganondorf, right? You have to have those recovery mix-ups online. You can't get too predictable. Or Despa will find you. That was looking a little scary. Oh, do we have a jump? Oh my! The reversal! All right.
King of reversals, you were exactly correct about that for sure. And Major having a huge 2 games back-to-back to close it out. Man, that was something for sure.
Yeah, that was certainly something. I'm glad I was right that it went the distance. That was in a very entertaining set, but Major, just in those last 2 games, looking like a different beast.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I've seen Major play 1 set. Major's the best player in the world, all right? I don't know what to tell you guys. Literally the best player on earth. Actually just pure skill.
It looked amazing, for sure, for sure.
Literally makes Ganon look viable. Actually insane. But right now, Sam and Snickledorf, going game 3. This game 3 is so important, especially in a matchup that maybe isn't as volatile as something like Ganon, where having the stage counter picks right here is so important, right?
Yeah, we've got a whole screen for this one. This is as we wait on some other matches, I get to tell you that Sam from BC, good tournament organizer, very talented Steve player, and Snickledorf, also a Washington native, has some high lows, or some ups and downs, we'll say. At times, it's been able to qualify for Arcadians where you have to have less than a 50% win rate, and then sometimes he'll just get some huge top 10 wins.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting battle to be seeing right now.
Yeah, the polarizing, metagame in Smash Ultimate where it's so hard to be consistent in this game. Gonna get the up throw though, no one home, not gonna get the stock just yet. Not enough percent, so, this is a huge lead. Doesn't have as much materials, but does have the gold and the diamond on deck as well. So this is pretty much insurmountable, right? At this point?
At this point, being a stock down against Steve is already hard, but when you have those resources ready to go, yeah. Oh, we burned the 9, but we've got a 1 in 8 chance of landing it.
Do it again.
Do it again. I I mean, truly, that's why he was doing that, right? He's looking for the opportunity, a down throw, a nair. Didn't quite link into it.
I think the rage is also kind of making it kind of hard to connect as well. So
True.
It could be very possible. So yeah, honestly, if I'm down this much and I got Steve at 0, I'm down throw. Oh, never mind.
Down throw.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm down throw judge.